In my last video, I asked you guys about what would you want me to cover in the next video, and here's the comment I got. So today we're going to be investigating how to get from B1 to B2. So it actually has a name. It's called the plateau, or more often called the intermediate plateau, because it usually happens at the intermediate stages of learning, so around B1, B2. Okay, but what is it? It's the struggle. When you first start learning, everything is new, so you seem to be making a lot of progress. But as you get to around B1, you will start slowing down with your progress, and this is called the plateau. Some people find it so difficult to overcome this plateau that they stay there forever. Okay, but to solve the problem, we need to first find out what causes it. There are two primary causes for that. The first one is that you have insufficient productive skills. In short, meaning that you can't write or speak well enough to progress further. So your reading level may be B2 or even be scraping the surface of C1, while your speaking might be at B1. Now, the second reason why you're stuck in the intermediate plateau is because you're staying in your comfort zone. You don't challenge yourself, you don't push your limits, you don't set the bar higher.
Okay, Eric, but then how do I overcome it?
Alright, relax. There are a few big things and a few smaller things you can do to help yourself. So the first one is the most effective, but also the most difficult to do. It is to live among its speakers, and preferably those speakers should be proficient or at least better than you. The second thing you can do is pick up a book in English and read it actively. So note down any vocabulary, any structures, any language that is in the book to then use it yourself productively. Another thing you can do is learn language in chunks instead of single words. So as an example, I'm going to take what I just said. Another thing you can do is, and you can take this language chunk and substitute the information that you need for your own use. Setting small goals. You cannot underestimate the importance of making baby steps to get where you want to be. Every time you're preparing for a lesson, for a conversation, or anywhere else where you'll be using English, try to set a small goal. For example, in this conversation or this lesson, I want to use this word, or I want to use that structure, I want to use that grammar, I want to use this language chunk. And these structures and words should be challenging, should be pushing your limits, so you get out of your comfort zone and you actually do something new, similarly to what you were doing at the beginning of your learning. So to sum up this point, back to the basics. The next thing you can do is talk to yourself, record your own speech, and then try to make improvements. You might ask somebody who's more informed or a teacher for help to point out the mistakes you made, or things you could have said better, better words, better phrases, use more idiomatic language, and so on. And last but not least, do your own research. Pick up a grammar book, pick up some learning materials, do the work, and then try to use it productively. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and in the comments down below, let me know what you would like me to cover in the next videos. My name's Eric, and this channel is to pique interest and educate.